Don't play with future self a year from now. Take yourself all the way to the end. Take yourself all the way to that moment that is inevitable, which is the crux of the conversation I'm about to have with you. That moment at the end. We all have this. There are no guarantees in life, and there are very few truths with a TH at the end, but this one is a guarantee and a truth. You will take your last breath one day. Welcome to the School of Becoming podcast. I'm your host, Tracy Litt. Hello, beauty. Welcome back to another phenomenal conversation on the School of Becoming podcast. Time is fleeting. That's what we're going to talk about. On May 2nd, it was the 24th death anniversary of my mother's passing. Always puts me into such a contemplative space. This year, my husband turns 50, my sister turns 40. My youngest finished her freshman year of college already. My middle one is about to be a senior in college. My eldest finished her first year of grad school. This is all happening. And then I start watching the show 1923. Okay, so just track with me. I hadn't watched Yellowstone. Everyone's talking about Yellowstone over the years. But on my flight to Italy, I started watching 1923. And in 1923, Helen Mirren, what an actress. She is an older woman, so I'm going to place her at like 80. And there is a beautiful young blonde actress. And there was a specific moment in time that I am going to paint you a picture of because it has affected me so deeply and is part of this conversation that I want to gift to you. So at one point, they're sitting on the porch of their home in Yellowstone, in Montana, which is where the show takes place. And this beautiful, 22-year-old young blonde girl and this beautiful 80-year-old woman. They're sitting there. And at this point, I stop listening to the words that they're saying. And I am fixated on the fact that this beautiful young girl and this beautiful silver-haired 80-year-old woman, immediately what I saw was the 80-year-old version of that young 22-year-old. And it has burned into my mind and heart in such a palpable way. And I have done so much future self-work. I guide the most profound future self last day on earth work, which, by the way, is imperative. If you are going to grow, evolve your identity, gain clarity, at the level of your heart. And regardless of how much of this type of work that I have done, something is shifting in me again. And this moment, this visual of seeing what the story that my mind created was, literally, I stopped listening to the storyline of 1923 and it became, wow, she's there sitting with her 80-year-old self. And then I started to sense my 80-year-old self, my 85-year-old self, my 90-year-old self, so palpably. It feels so clear. She's so present with me. And there's so much I'm going to share right now, but the thing that I want to start with is don't play with future self a year from now. Take yourself all the way to the end. Take yourself all the way to that moment that is inevitable, which is the crux of the conversation I'm about to have with you. That moment at the end. We all have this. There are no guarantees in life, and there are very few truths with a TH at the end, but this one is a guarantee and a truth. You will take your last breath one day. It's inarguable. And my hope for all of us is that that moment happens when we are silver-haired like Helen Mirren in 1923, when we are in our 80s and 90s, sign me up. And because of my experience with death at such a young age, losing my mother and many other people in my life, there are no guarantees to when this last day on earth is going to be. So as you're creating and as you are making decisions and as you are recognizing what you're tolerating and as you are becoming and as you are leading and as you are present and as you are all of these things, go all the way out to that moment, because it's actually at our last day on earth where things become crystal fucking clear. The moment where you actually realize, I'm not getting out alive. It's an instant clarifier, which is really important because many of the things that you're muddling through right now are bullshit. And the perceived limitation and the indecision and the hemming and hawing and all of those things, when you allow yourself to go to the place that I am starting to induce, right now, if you were sitting in front of me, you'd be like, oh, yeah, easy. Forgive that, let go of that, hire that team member, fire that team member, take that trip, use my voice in my marriage, leave my marriage, put myself out there for love, spend more time with my kids, take each kid alone on a trip, go travel on a safari, spend more time relaxing on the beach, take more walks. Like all of a sudden, all the things just arrive. In this third dimensional experience, linear time is going by. And you know that I believe that you are extraordinarily powerful and you have all the power. And you do not have the power to stop time. Do you remember the show? Oh my goodness. Out of This World, there was a girl named Evie, and she used to be able to stop time. She would stick her fingers together and she would go like this, and then everything would pause around her. Well, sadly to say, you are not her, and you will not stop time. And the inevitability is that time is going by. And it's never too late, because too late can only exist once you're no longer in your physical body. And when you're no longer in your physical body, it doesn't even occur to you to think it's too late because it's over. So as we are together and you're hearing this, let yourself feel. Let yourself recognize the truth of what I'm sharing with you. Because the other thing that I want to gift you and that I'm hoping you get from this, because I see this happen all the time, right? We have a diagnosis. We have a scary happenstance. Something tragic occurs. We lose somebody. And in that moment, you're already there. I don't know if I say the words. In that moment, everything's clear. In that moment, you're fucking reprioritizing everything. In that moment, you have made decisions and you are like in the awe, the sacredness, the amazingness that is this lived experience. It's palpable. You have it. And then 2 weeks goes by. And then 3 weeks goes by. And then 6 weeks goes by. And you're back to the same identity and the same tolerations and the same indecision and the same self-doubt and da-da-da-da. One of the many gifts that my mother leaving her physical body at such an early age gave me was an embodied understanding of what I am teaching you right now. It is the wind beneath my wings, which sounds so corny, but it is that. It is my driver. It is what allows me to be both simultaneously so fucking driven and see how good it can get and see how big we can make this thing and see what the impact can be and see how great lived experience is and see how much I can love it. It drives me, and it also keeps me completely detached, because none of this is real and we're not getting out alive. And one of the ways that I continue to honor her passing is to never forget what I'm telling you, is to know on the daily, life is fleeting. Life is fleeting. Okay? This is a principle that I teach. If you are my student, you have heard me say this in all kinds of ways. None of this is real, and you're not getting out alive. Now, what are you going to go do with that? Let's do this a few times. None of this is real. Okay? None of this is real. It's all an illusion. None of this is real, and we're not getting out alive. Okay, so none of this is real, and we're not getting out alive. Be with that. Say it again. None of this is real, and we're not getting out alive. It allows you to open, calm the fuck down, relax, and at the same time, do the damn thing, right? Think about all the things that your 80 or 90-year-old, gorgeous, luscious, long, silver fox version of you is telling you to do. It's also about living in this grounded knowing, to go back to that visual of the blonde, beautiful blonde 22-year-old and the 80-year-old silver fox. There's a peace, there's a groundedness in that version of you that knows all is more than well, that everything is more than okay, that you can trust, that you can leap and completely be supported by the safety net that is the universe. Open your heart as you connect to that last day on earth version of you. She winks at you. She knows. She's so proud of who you became, what you chose, how you started honoring yourself and shifting out of self-betrayal, that you stopped taking everything so seriously, that you focused on presence, as in being present, right? That you both leaned in and leaned back. That's the duality of really understanding how fleeting life is. I lean in, I lean back. I lean in, I lean back. It provides for a meaningful lived experience. It provides for a depth of richness. The word rich is the word that's in me since Italy. In the most, I want you to go way beyond green paper here. Green paper's part of it, but go way beyond. Rich, satiating, nourishing, fulfilling. You lean in because you're capable of fucking greatness. You're lean in because you have no idea what you're actually capable of creating. You lean in because you're not getting out alive, so take the fucking risk, for God's sake. Do the things. And then you lean back because you know that none of it's real. So you lean back and you allow and you stay present. And in any given moment, you practice being where your feet are. It's another gift of recognizing the fleetingness of life. When you're sitting with your children in the family room, you can be present where your feet are with your children in the family room, because you don't have to be spinning about the launch numbers or what's happening in the business or what's going on in the market. You can practice being where your feet are, all because of this principle. None of this is real, and I'm not getting out alive. None of this is real, and I'm not getting out alive. And on different days and in different seasons, that's going to mean different things to different people. What I want you to take from this is lean in because you're not getting out alive, and lean back because you're not getting out alive, right? Do the thing, move your ass, take the risk, write the book, make the investment, go on the trip, hire the team member, fire the team member, invest in the program, start the gig, leave your job, have more sex, start the next company, forgive for fuck's sake, feel the rage, take the nap. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. I'm so grateful that I am able to speak this out loud to you because it's been sitting inside of me. It's like a means of processing. So thank you for listening. Allow whatever is coming through in this conversation to come through, right? Let's go ahead and take a few moments together before I close down this conversation. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your belly. Hold it. And slowly exhale. Let's do that one more time. It feels so good. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. And slowly exhale. Keeping your eyes closed. Placing your awareness on your heart. Noticing the heart starting to tingle and open. Breathing. Sensing your heart. The gratitude for your breath. Gratitude that your soul chose this human experience. Gratitude for the power of choice. Gratitude for how malleable you are. Gratitude for how available everything is for you. And allowing yourself to marinate in the knowing, wow, none of this is real. And I'm not getting out alive. What new clarity comes upon you? What new decisions become immediate? What new priorities start to awaken? And you can sit in this space with your eyes closed and enjoy it until you're done. Or you can open your eyes and come back. I want to hear. I want to hear. So interesting. Often I will say to you, or I will post and DM me and tell me blah, blah, blah. You want to know how few of you do? Stop doing that. I'm here. My calling, my soul choosing Tracy Litt in this human experience is to be this vessel, this leader, this expander, this teacher in this personal growth and spiritual development space. And I would love to hear your new clarity, your new decisions, your new priority. What awakened in you emotionally as a result of this conversation? So you can DM me on Instagram. I'm there. All right, beautiful soul. You know the drill. Until next time, there is always more love. Mwah.